Okay, we're gonna get started down on the ground. Conveniently, you're like already there. How perfect. So I'm gonna take my phone with me. We're gonna start here. For 1 minute, just 1 minute, we're gonna flow through the clock. We'll take it from a kneeling plank all the way back to child's pose. Shift it forward, lower it down, lift it into that cobra, and release it out. Inhale through kneeling plank. Exhale back to child's pose. Bring it forward, lower it down, lift that chest up. We got 1 minute. Start loosen up through the hips and lengthen through the spine. Let's get started in 3, 2, 1. Begin.
I'm here, don't worry.
I figured. I really hope you're not just laying on the ground, like out of sight, and just watching me work out, because that'd be great for you.
If I was gonna do that, I would just not come.
I have pondered about that. I'm like, are there people that just watch workout videos and don't actually do them? Because that's really inappropriate sounding.
That's like watching cooking shows and never eating. Like, that doesn't make sense.
Oh my God, we can't. Like, we're watching the Spring Baking Championship, and I mean, we get halfway through and I'm already making cookies, no matter what. And relax. We're gonna go ahead and stand it up tall. We're gonna take it into an inchworm. So we're gonna alternate what ends up happening. We're gonna hinge it forward, walk those hands out. We're gonna find that plank position. Walk the feet in, take as many steps as we need to, and stand it up tall. Hinge it over once more, walk the feet back into our plank, walk the hands back, and stand it up tall. We got 1 minute of inchworms, no push up at the bottom. In 3, 2, 1, begin. Never started my watch. There we go. I feel like I get bored watching people work out and not actually doing anything myself.
Yeah.
It's like I don't like watching the Dr. Pimple Popper lady because I'm not doing popping. Like, if I were doing the popping, it'd be great, but it's her doing it. I don't get the satisfaction.
Yeah, and she also pops things now that just like we're never gonna pop. So
No, like a 4-pound cyst growing off of someone's hip. Like, I'm not gonna find that in my. I hope to God not find that in my everyday life. 10 seconds. Yeah, I'm more like an esthetician kind of girl, you know, just pop some blackheads on someone's back. That's great. And relax. So last one, we're gonna do a squat to an around the world lunge. So what's gonna happen is feet are hip distance apart. We'll sit it down into our squat, we'll stand it up. The right foot's gonna come to a forward lunge, to a lateral lunge, to a reverse lunge. We give it a squat, left legs turn. We go forward, we go lateral, we go reverse. In 3, 2, 1, begin. We squat. We step forward. We squat. Ooh, we step out. Take it back. Squat. Forward. Side. And back. I feel like mothers should be able to get the same service as the steal you and take you to your girlfriend's house. Like, we'll just take you away from your children. Like, we'll just pretend that there's something going on.
hey, maybe they need to get away from their spouse too.
5 seconds. And relax, shake it out. We got 30 seconds. We're gonna do it one more time through. Do you have a ball, like a medicine ball or a basketball or a soccer ball?
I have a medicine ball.
Okay.
Oh, I have a volleyball too. Why?
We're not there yet. Just curious. It'll make it easier that you do. Okay, dokes. We're gonna do it again. Back down to the ground. We go down to that child's pose. We shift it forward, lower it all the way down, lift the chest, and press it back. Let's go. 1 minute. Here you go. We got 15 seconds. Last one. And release. Go ahead and shake it out. We'll stand it up in about 30 seconds. We'll start through those inchworms. Isn't that terrible that I worry about the people who are cheating on their spouses in the pandemic? Like, that's who I feel for right now. Like, my priorities might be out of order. And it's not because of something personal. And begin.
No judgment.
I just realized that kind of sounded like I was mourning my own losses. No, I'm just mourning talking to anyone. I mean, every morning typically by 8 o'clock in the morning, I have spoken to about 120 people. And I now get to talk to 3. It makes life very long. My poor husband.
He's still working, right?
Yeah, he won't stop working. In 10 seconds. He works for Comcast.
Oh, okay.
And if anything, they're all working overtime right now. And relax, we got 30 seconds. Because all anyone else wants right now is information. And all everyone's doing is watching TV and surfing the internet.
Exactly.
It's a little job security. But they're going crazy because they've never had this amount of load continuously. Like, there's no such thing as prime time anymore. Like 24 hours a day, everything is spinning.
Yeah.
Squat to the around the world lunge. And sit down. Lunge it out. Ooh. Halfway. $15 seconds. And relax, shake it out. So grab a quick little drink if you want. We're gonna take it into a little bit of a cardio portion. We're gonna find ourselves pretending we have a jump rope. Mm-hmm. Pretending. Mm-hmm. I have them, but I'm terrible at it, so. You know.
Roping.
What?
I hate roping.
Well, good. We're gonna jump rope without a jump rope. It actually makes it a lot easier because then you never miss the rope.
Yeah.
You're like, I'm not convinced, Mel. I appreciate it. So what's going to happen is we are going to work a total of 3 minutes through, 30 seconds, which each of the different
kind of hippity hop of the jump rope, and I will, where's my 30-second one?
I always forget to put my
You always forget to what?
shoes on. Like, it's more comfortable to do it in shoes.
Oh, I was gonna say you can do it barefoot.
Yes. It's better on my back if I have shoes.
Fair.
These are my indoor shoes.
I have those too. Where is it? There it is. Okay, so first one, we're just gonna be in little hops. We're using our arms, just a little hop straight up and down. We'll go for 30 seconds, and then we'll move into a front and back hop, still continuing to pretend we have that jump rope. We're again gonna work for 2 minutes solid, and then we'll take a break, we'll shake it out, and we'll do it again. I'll tell you with those other exercises as we go along, because you and I both know that we'll forget them in 2 to 3 deep. So, then you got that rope in your hands in 3, 2, 1, little hops. Ten seconds, and then still pretending to jump rope, we'll move it forward and back. In 3, 2, 1, forward and back. There you go, more than halfway through, come on. And we're going side to side. You got this. Five seconds, and then one last minute. We're gonna go into our running man. So like you were skipping rope. Come on. No, we need some like build into bow playing in the background. 10 seconds. We're back to our first little hop where we're crossing the arms. 30 seconds, we take a break. Ten seconds. And 3, 2, 1. Relax, shake it out. Woo! We got a 1 minute break and then we'll do it again. Sexy calves. So when we get to wear high heels again, they'll look great. I'm trying to think if I own any high heels at all.
I do, but I never wear them. Medical work, it's just not practical.
It's true. You spend a lot of time on your feet.
And taking my shoes on and off. And,
Oh, do for houses, like when you walk through people's houses.
yeah.
I really thought about that. I have pondered though, like what if people wear shoes in their own house, like during quarantine time, do people wear them or not? Okay, back to the beginning, little hops in 3, 2, 1, begin. We are always at least slippers in the house kind of people. I'm just curious if, people are losing their pants. Have they lost their shoes? Or are they just going around pantsless? Shoes on. 10 seconds. Okay, front to back. You got it, Allison. Keep it up. 5 seconds. We're going side to sides. And side to side. Keep it up. You're halfway. We got 5 seconds and we're going to the skipping rope or that running mat action. In 2, 1, begin. Ten seconds. In 3, 2, 1, swing the arms, little hop. Sit, 30 seconds. We take a break. We get into some straight work. 15. In 3, 2, 1. Rest it out, shake it out. So, we're gonna take a little break. Go ahead and grab your medicine ball. And if you have a tennis ball or a lacrosse ball or a baseball sized ball, a little one. You need a big one and a little one.
Okay.
Where were your balls?
In my bed.
Oh, okay. I like that you.
My ball collection.
I have a whole shelf of balls, so it's perfectly fine. So we are going to do 2 minutes solid of 2 exercises, 10 repetitions each, alternating back and forth between the 2. So the first one, using our big ball, we are going ground to press, 10 repetitions. We get through that 10th one. We're going to extend the arms up. I'm just going to tip my camera up. I guess my laptop is the case, maybe. So you can see my nice plastic ceiling, but not covered, so we can access all the pipes because I'm in the basement. So after we get that 10th ground to press, we're going to take it into 10 tricep extensions. Alternating between these 2 exercises, we got 2 minutes of work, and then we'll move to that next one. Any questions for me?
10 and 10.
10 and 10, 2 minutes of work. And 3, 2, 1, begin. Ground all the way to the ground, all the way to the sky. There you go. Again, we hit that 10th one, arms stay up, we go triceps. We're in those grounded presses. Make sure we're keeping the chest up and the eyes out. We don't have to look down at the ground. Keep moving, keep moving. We're a little more than halfway through. Thirty seconds. That's 15. And relax. Now we're going to take it into a toe exchange on the ball. So what we're going to do is we're going to put our foot on the ball with just a light tippity tap, and then we're going to switch. We'll have 20 total. What?
The big ball?
Yes, the big ball. 20 in total, or 10 on each foot. We're then going to take it down into the plank on the big ball. We're going to lift the right leg, lift the left leg. If we need to, we can come down here and straighten through here. But again, we're trying not to rock side to side. We don't have to go quick. We're going 10 on one leg, 10 on the other leg. So 20 in total in each of the two. Here for 2 minutes once more. Any questions? Let's go. Ooh, nice job. That was tough holding that core tight. Just about halfway through. We get through those 20, we go back to those toe taps. Whew. Right, planking on the ball is like such a world of difference. What the hell? Whew. You got it, Allison, come on. Nice job, almost there. We got 15 seconds. In 3, 2, 1, shut it down. We got one more in the sequence with the big ball.
Is that a phone?
No, it's my timer.
Oh.
It's just set to like the dinger so I can really hear it. Okay, so 2 exercises down on the ground. We're big ball. We're gonna start with the ball between the legs. I know we usually start with the weight here on the hip, but if we put it between the legs, it's really gonna make us think about squeezing the legs in, engaging through the inner thighs, which will help engage through the lower abdominals. We're gonna lift and lower. Just be careful that we don't squeeze so hard that we pop ourselves in the nose. If you want to be here for a little bit extra stability and balance, that's okay. We're going to go 10 repetitions. We're then going to take the ball into the chest. We're going to sit it up. We're going to twist and tap 1, twist and tap 2. That whole motion is 1 repetition. We got 10 in total. Sit, tap, tap, lay it down. There would be 2. So again, we're going to hip bridge. We're going to sit up with a twist. We got 2 minutes total. Any questions, my dear? And begin. Feet are going to have to be a little bit wider than hip distance apart. Just find that point where you can hold. You may not lift quite as high, but we're working a little bit different set of muscles anyway. Alternate which side you tap with first to make sure that we keep that body in balance. Halfway through. Squeeze and pause at the top and that hip bridge. Those glutes are singing. Keep it up, keep it up. Come on, we got about 20 seconds. And relax. Okay, dokes. We got a minute to rest. We're gonna grab a little drink of water if you want it, and we're gonna grab the little tennis ball. The little ball, the little one.
Wait to it.
Ooh, it's a release ball.
Trigger point ball.
I was gonna say it's a release ball.
Yeah.
I went to, I don't remember what it was called, but I went to this yoga class with Amanda F. Panda Flips on Instagram, and you use balls the whole class. Like it's a release yoga class, and you just use the balls to hit trigger points. It's pretty amazing.
Did it hurt?
Well, I mean, in a good way, like in the trigger point therapy way. Yeah, that way. Okay, stand up. Being a massage therapist in my first life, you need the little ball. I do love playing with some trigger point therapies. So same concept. We're going to go 2 minutes solid of work. We have 10 repetitions. We're going to stay on one side for the first time, and then we'll move to the second side when we come through this again. So what's going to happen is we're going to start with the tennis ball in that right hand, plant the left foot. We're going to take it into a single leg deadlift. Our goal is to try to tap that toe with the tennis ball. It's not a big heavy weight, so we're going to really have to think about keeping the foot planted. All 10 repetitions staying here on the left leg. We then are going to stand on that left foot, and all we're going to do is toss that ball from one hand to the other. 10 repetitions total. We'll stay on the same leg for the entire 2 minutes. It'll be a good gluteal and hamstring burnout. Any questions? Let's begin. Oh, I'm going to tip you down so you can see me a little bit better. There you go. Think about pressing your left big toe down, not rolling out into that pinky toe. 1 minute down. I know that left leg's getting tired. Think about planning, zipping it up. Think about squeezing the quad tight by lifting up the kneecap. "15 seconds, that's all we got, come on." And relax, nice job. So we're gonna go ahead and come down onto the ground. We have 2 more exercises, 2 minutes of work, and then we'll come back to that on the other side. So we're gonna start here. Take the ball, press it up towards the toes, bring it back, and extend the arms out. Bring it up, tap the toes, extend it out, bring it back. We're then gonna come into a static hold here with the shoulders off the ground. We're gonna lift and lower the legs. So we got 10, we got 10, we got 2 minutes of fun. Any questions? Let's go. That lower back starts chatting, Allison. You can always lower the head down to the ground. Just bring the knees here into a reverse crunch. One minute down, 1 minute to go. There you go, we got just about 30 seconds. Come on, we got just about 10 seconds, don't quit now. And relax, nice job. Woo. We're gonna stand it back up. We're gonna come back to that single leg deadlift, holding on the tennis ball. With that left hand, this time right foot's gonna stay planted. We'll then take it into that balancing hand toss. In 3, 2, 1, begin. right? That butt cheek feels good. It's to help burn off all the heavy cream when you make the cream of crab soup next time. Do you prefer Maryland vegetable over cream of crab?
I do, but that cream of crab I made was pretty good. I like mixing them.
Oh, like cream of crab and
Yeah,
the vegetables
if
together?
you go to a restaurant that serves both, you ask for half and half, they'll give it to you.
Oh my God, that's brilliant. The vegetables and the spice and the cream.
Yeah, it's like a rose Maryland crab soup.
You are so smart.
My ex-husband actually taught me about it.
10 seconds. They're good for some things.
Yeah. Oh my God, my leg is gonna fall off.
Mine gave me children. And relax. We got about 30 seconds to rest here, and then we're going back to the core. I know it hurts, but it's good for us. If the quarantine isn't going to kill us, we might as well kill ourselves with abs, right?
Yeah. I'm down.
Okie dokes. Down on the ground.
Same one?
Yep.
Yeah?
Yeah, we're going to go with the reach up and extend out. Bring it up and release. Okay, switch it up. If you want to grab your big ball, you're welcome to. You can continue to hold on to the light ball. And begin. Come on, we're a little more than halfway through. A little less, a little over 15 seconds. Keep it up. Whew. 5 seconds. And relax. Nice job. Grab a breath. Take a moment. We're going to finish up with just a little bit of finesse work with the tiny ball. And then we stretch. So we're going to come to our all fours position. We're going to extend our left leg out. Our goal is to lift and lower the left leg. We're going to do it 5 times. But the challenge is we're going to hold on to this tennis ball and extend the arm out forward. So we're here for 5. We're then going to extend the leg back for 5. We're going to continue back and forth 3 rounds through. 5 to the outside, 5 to the back. Can you count?
Just with our left right now?
Yes.
Okay.
3 rounds through, 5 and 5, okay?
Okay.
And begin. Three rounds through, 5 of each. When we finish, take it back to child's pose, stretch out that booty. Now we're going to do it with the right leg, bring it into that all fours position, right leg out to the side, extend the left arm forward, and we lift 5 times to the outside. Reach it back 5 times. Swing it forward. Ooh, run into things that are in your basement. Come on, last one. Nice job. We're now gonna take that trigger point ball and we're gonna sit on it. So put it underneath your left butt cheek. Make the sit and roll around. Whatever we just lit up, I want you to roll out. Oh, snap.
Yeah, my massage therapist always tells me to do this, and I don't.
Which is, you know what, why we're doing it.
It's hard to torture yourself.
Correct. It is easier to listen to other people that tell you to do it than it is do it yourself. Okay. We're going to do a slightly different one to burn it out, and then we'll get the other cheek. So, whew, that was exciting. The ball's just gonna hang out with us. We're not doing anything terribly exciting with it, but we're gonna take it into our clamshells. So think about that left hip being forward. We are not lifting with the back, we're lifting with the outside of the butt. So almost think about rolling that shoulder forward. We can put that left hand down on the ground if we'd like. We are gonna lift open 5 times. Again, not rolling back, being very aware of keeping that body weight forward. We're gonna extend the leg out and lift it straight up 5 times. 3 rounds through on this side, 3 rounds through on the other side, and then we'll roll out the other butt cheek, and then we'll be completely done. You ready? And begin. Keep the feet together like they were the binding of a book, and we were just opening up those kneecaps. When we come to that leg lift, just like we talk about with those mini bands, really think about driving the heel up to the sky as opposed to letting that toe go to the ceiling. Third round. Hip forward. Okay. Whew. When we're ready, you're gonna roll it over. We're gonna hit it on the other side, and then we'll roll out that right butt cheek. Five clamshells, 5 leg lifts. Hip forward, shoulder forward.
You wouldn't think the clamshells would hurt, but they do. Or they're hard. They're hard.
They're one of the ones that my physical therapist tells me that I have to do all the time, and I don't, because they're way harder than they look like they should be.
I know.
It's like the TRX moves in class when you're like, oh, it looks like she's doing nothing. Then you grab on the handles and you're like, this is the worst thing I've ever done in my life. It just goes to prove that we don't have to get all crazy in the exercise world to make shit effective.
Yeah.
Jane Fonda wasn't that far off. After those 3 rounds through, we're gonna sit on that ball on that right cheek. Woo! Again, roll around, find the place that's hot for you. And you can stay there for a minute or you can gently roll it out. But remember, you gotta relax that butt cheek. The tendency is to wanna clench because it hurts, and you just have to breathe into it. Yeah, my physical therapist has been having a field day with me because I have hip issues, and in the last 2 weeks, I've run 60 miles. She's like, I'm not sure how you're still standing. And I was like, yeah, I'm not really either. Can you just put some dry needles in me and move on with my life? Let's just do that,
I'm just trying to run all the races I was gonna run.
right? Well, I decided that I was going to try to do 100 miles this month. And then I mathed it out, and 4 marathons is 104 miles. So at that point, I might as well just try to do 4 marathons this month. Well, okay, let go of that tennis ball. Stay on the ground, though. We're going to stretch it out. I'm not a runner by any stretch of the imagination. Extend those legs out, sit it up tall.
I'm not either.
Yeah. Reach it forward. This is just necessity. I don't have another choice. And because
I hate running,
Yeah.
but I do it. I feel good after. I just hate doing it.
right, getting started is the hardest part, which is why I've scheduled myself a group run every morning and 2 in the afternoons, and then I just do it. Sit up tall, cross the leg over, arms out, and exhale forward. Use this left arm to gently assist that knee down. If it's digging the ankle into the flesh above the knee, we can always cross just a little bit deeper, a little bit less. But if you had told me like 2 months ago that I would be averaging 5 miles a day in my runs, I would have laughed at you. I'd be like, nah, I don't think so. Sit up tall, cross. The other one on top. Inhale up. Exhale forward. God, my walk is so judgy.
For Charm City.
What?
We're doing a virtual run for Charm City run.
Oh, fun.
You can still sign up if you want. Join the Columbia team.
Oh, is that the one that's starting right now? It's like the 15th through the 30th that you get your run in.
I think it's the 17th to the 30th. Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and sit up tall. Give it a little bit of popcorn. I have been being hit up by the Charm City Annapolis one
Okay.
a little bit. Do you follow Charm City Annapolis on Instagram?
I don't think so.
So they did a all fours position. We're going to stretch out the wrist, turn the left hand over, palm up. They did a Easter photo shoot, or they did Easter pictures to celebrate Easter, however you want to put it.
Yeah.
It's our rabbits. The manager sent me a text and was like, can you send me some pictures of bunnies just for our Easter ad? I was like, sure. Shake it. So I had a couple of people message me and be like, oh my God, was that Fat Amy? Turn it over. I made a tutu for her, so things happen. So maybe I'll sign up as 2 different entities, one for Annapolis and one for Columbia. The Columbia people don't know me as well as the Annapolis. It's fine. So shift the arms forward, drop the high knee all the way back to the heels, walk the hands to the right, stretch out through the left side body. I mean, I'm expecting probably at least another 50 to 60 miles between now and then. Walk at the midline, take it to the left, unless by some miraculous whatever, we're back in the studio.
No.
I'd be really surprised if it happened in May at all. I'm pretty sure June, July. It at the first, not at like breath holding expectations. Walk it back, drag it in, tuck it, those toes under, lift the hips, drop the heels, walk it back and roll up.
It would definitely have restrictions if it did.
What?